let's get into the next news of the day. We are traveling to a beautiful place of Kota in Rajasthan to hear a story about a big river, some very special animals, and the people who live nearby. Once upon a time, in a city called Kota, people and nature had to learn how to share their home fairly, and the highest judges in the land had to step in to help. Imagine a long, winding river called the Chambal. This river is like a giant nursery for a very special animal called the Gharial. It looks like a crocodile but has a long, thin snout. Because these animals are very rare, the river was turned into a sanctuary, which is like a giant, protected park where no one is allowed to hurt the animals or take their sand. Now, for a long time, many people in Kota built their houses near this river. They wanted to own their land officially, that is, this is called getting a land title or Patta. The government of Rajasthan tried to help by saying, okay, we will change the rules and say this part of the land is no longer part of the protected park. This is called denotification. But wait, the Supreme Court, the wisest judges in India, saw this and said, hold on. They were worried because the judges found out that bad people called the Sand Mining Mafia were using this as an excuse to steal sand from the river. This ruins the homes of gharials and the Ganges River dolphins. In India, we have a very important law called the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It says you cannot just change a park boundaries without asking special experts first, that is National Board for Wildlife. Our country's rule book, that is the Constitution of India, tells us two important things. Article 48A of the Constitution says that the government must try to protect and improve the environment and safeguard forest and wildlife. Article 51A Clause G says that it is the duty of every citizen, including you and me, to protect the natural environment like rivers and wildlife. Let's understand how we can make it fair for everyone. Coming from Kuno National Park, Madhya Pradesh, just like when they moved villages to make a safe home for lions in Kuno National Park, the government could give the people in Kota new, safe land away from the river where they can have their titles without hurting the gharials. Scientific boundaries. Experts can use maps and boundary correction to see exactly where the houses are. If a house is already in a busy city area and doesn't hurt the river, the judges might allow them to stay, but only if they promise to help protect the water. Strict protection. The police must stop the sand thieves so that the river stays clean for the animals and the people. Across India, from the mountains to the beaches, people are working hard to make sure both humans and animals have a safe place to sleep. By following the laws and listening to judges, we can keep our rivers beautiful and our homes safe. And so, by protecting the river and following the law, the people of Kota and the Gharials of the Chambal can both hope for a happy and safe tomorrow.